Hey guys, welcome to the start of the podcast. Just a quick plug before we get into it. My tour is on sale. I'm coming to Melbourne in a couple of weeks. Only 70 seats left. lousespears.com/gigs. Then I got Adelaide, Perth, Bunbury, Albury, bunch of other dates. They're all here. Go get them. lousespears.com/gigs.
And my first ever debut, that's what that means, comedy special is out now.
Woo!
You can watch it now, stream it at lukekidgel.com. $10, $10, that's it.
$10 and an internet connection. It is actually a rule on this show. You must purchase it. Otherwise, you cannot listen to the show.
You're officially banned from the show.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'd love for you guys to watch it. And it's definitely the best thing I've ever done in my career.
Yes.
So it's the best thing I've ever produced. It's super funny and I'm super proud of it. So it's called The Whitest Boy That Ever Lived. It is ready to go now. Available now on my website, lukekidgel.com.
Go get it. Also, we should be announcing something here, but we forgot about it, and it'll happen about 10 minutes into the episode.
10 minutes
so make
time,
sure you stick around for
where
that.
I've got a huge announcement. And also, I should say, the comedy special is available worldwide. It's not just in Australia.
Yep.
Wherever you are on the globe, you can go to lukekidgel.com and watch that bad boy now.
Cool. All right. Enjoy the show.
Yeah, let's do this. That push your homie roll. I'm walking my condolences. You don't know just how I'm doing. The silence go to broke 'cause they know we're talking fluid.
First time I ever performed was at an improv class at university. She's like, guys, I'm going to say a word and then you're going to physically mime the word with your bodies. She's like, all right, now everyone be long. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. I was like, what? I can't just get it out in the middle of the room. I'm kidding. She was like, be small to medium with a respectable girth. And I was like, fuck yeah. There was a bumper sticker that was the most confusing sentence I've ever read. It just said, no airbags, we die like real men. Does that mean that if you die in a car crash, you then become a real man? Because that would make Princess Diana the first ever transgender royal, wouldn't it? Didn't see that one coming, did ya? That's all right, neither did she.
Hey, y'all ain't ready. Later, the whole damn city. Get up, I know y'all hear me. Show love when I'm in your city.
And we're off. Episode 26 of the Luke and Lewis Show. Welcome. Hope you enjoyed the bonus radio episode yesterday. That was a banger.
Are you welcoming me or the audience? The listeners?
You're not welcome.
Oh.
Can you please remain silent until I welcome you on the show. Listeners, welcome to the show. Keelan, welcome to the show.
Thank you. You're kidding,
hey,
right?
Hey.
Welcoming Keelan.
Hey, you're not in yet. You haven't been welcomed, all right? Welcome to my shoes. They're blue today. Welcome to me as well. And, right, let's get into the show. So,
Welcome, Luke.
I've been... Well, hey, okay. Well,
Thanks.
now he's in.
Feeling very welcomed.
Yeah.
I'm the sixth most... I can't say that number properly.
Yes, and that's why you're less important than my shoes.
I'm going to say
because
it
you
again.
can't speak.
I'm the sixth most...
Both?
I'm going to give up.
Yeah. Would you actually?
Should
you
I?
are no longer welcome.
I'm
on
not
the show.
welcome anymore.
So just sit back, work on your English, and when you think you're ready
Yep.
to join a podcast where we will be speaking
English?
a language,
Okay.
any language. If you can do Chinese for an hour, I'll be impressed.
I could do the Mandarin podcast.
Really? All right.
Yes.
And go.
Ni hao.
Yep.
That was me saying hello.
Yep.
And
Go on. You just English. Now
Huh?
you're speaking English.
I've switched.
You swear.
Only because I think we have a predominantly English-speaking audience.
Oh, but if you want to attract a Mandarin audience, don't let me stop you, Luke.
It's fine.
It's fine?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
And Lewis,
Mhm.
I was going to
Hi.
mention before we started bullying
That's
me.
Japanese, isn't it? That's not Mandarin.
What
Yep.
was that?
I said hi. That's
Hi.
yes in Japanese. Yep. Hi.
Hi. That's also hi in English.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, guys, listen to this.
What?
How do you...
Hey, man.
So
You're not welcome anymore either,
what's
all right?
killing? This is
坚果
what's that?
Is that D's nuts in Mandarin? That fucking sucks. This is shit.
What a waste of time. I would like to officially unwelcome the listeners now because they're probably all gone.
Yeah, no longer
So
welcome.
everyone actually, if you're listening, if you're a part of this podcast, if anyone even to do with this podcast, you are unwelcome because there's no listeners left now. So this is probably the worst start ever. I was going to start off with a fun little comment about what you're wearing, but
I just searched "fuck off" in Mandarin, couldn't find a video. So whatever
annoying.
that is, there you go.
You want me to work that one out for
No, absolutely not.
You are dressed today like even more laddie than you were yesterday. You look like super lad.
Oh yeah, I am.
Like you
Super
are
lad.
like
Eshe,
straight off
bro.
the Frankston line right now.
That's right.
Lewis is wearing, for audio listeners, like ridiculous pants. Those one with the patches on them.
Yeah.
He's wearing his Nikes. He's wearing this like sweat, like this rain jacket.
Calvin Klein, baby.
Is that Calvin
Waterproof,
Klein?
absolutely.
What?
Yeah.
I thought they were a good brand.
No, it's like it's Calvin Klein jeans. Like, you know how they have like
Because I didn't know they
The-
made shit like that.
well, you know how they have the big brand and then they have the less good brand where it's like, you know, I can't think of a brand that does it, but sometimes it'll be like Gucci jeans and it's just like cheap
Okay, yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
you know them?
because that does not look expensive.
No.
No.
It wasn't. I bought it years
Looks
ago.
like a raincoat.
Yeah, it is just a raincoat.
Yeah.
Actually, I remember I bought it. It was when I worked in a call center and hated my life. So I was just wasting my money buying shit to make me feel good. And I saw this and I bought it and she scanned my card and she fucked it up and I saw her fuck it up and then I left the store without telling her. So really, this was free.
One time I
And
accidentally...
that's the most lad way to get a lad outfit is with theft.
Well, do you want to hear the most widest way to get a white bag?
Yeah.
I was in
A white bag.
Yeah, I was in Cotton On one
Yeah.
day, and remember that phase where like you could buy those cotton backpacks that were just terrible? It was like a sack essentially.
Yeah.
Those weird, they're like $20.
Yeah.
I bought one once, and
Of course you bought one.
of course I used to have it. Like I've replaced it since with a good bag.
All your shit would just get damaged when you
It
put
was
it down.
a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. One time, like I used to take it on planes and with a laptop and stuff in it.
Not
And I'm
good.
like, why? I should just be throwing my laptop around the plane. It'd be better. So I bought this once, and one time, I realized 10 meters when I walked out of the store, I opened the bag up and it had 2 more bags inside it.
Oh,
so it was
great.
like a bag. It was like a babushka Cotton On bag.
So you got 3
Got
awful bags.
3 bags for the price of one, and
Yep.
I realized, and I was like, oh, I'm already going to my car.
Accidental theft is really good.
Yeah.
Because for some reason you don't feel guilty about it.
No, I didn't feel good too. It was their mistake. That
Yeah.
they should have checked the bag as I walked out. And I now realize I could have grabbed anything else in the store and just put it in the bag, and they wouldn't have checked it.
I think so. Like a lot of places, they don't have, like, it's expensive to get all those security tags. A lot of places just like pretend there's security. Like they set up those scanny beeper things
But they're not on.
and then they're not on.
Yeah.
Another good one I've seen.
Kind of like how we pretend that we don't record this podcast out of Soviet Russia, but we do.
we do.
We
yeah.
do. It's
We
a
actually
warehouse
do.
district and it's the brothel capital of Australia. And we
Yeah.
pretend like just because there's a fancy sign, don't be fooled. It's a piece of shit.
This is a hole.
Also wobbly.
Yep, wobbly. Yep, because it wasn't installed properly.
Yeah.
You see all of these little circle things. Every
Yeah.
circle is a place to attach the sign. Only did half the
We
job.
only did half.
Not
This
wobbly
is,
up here, wobbly down
This
here.
is
though.
the Cotton On of podcasting.
Yes, and you know it's a good one. I've seen this a few times. Just following all of my Eshe friends on Instagram. Sometimes with those scanner things, right? They only scan things that go in between them. So what you can do is as you walk out, if you start swinging your bag up and down, and then as you walk through the bands, you go, whoa, swing it over the top. They don't go off.
Yeah, but that's pretty sus.
Oh, it's very sus.
Like holding a thing up above it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty obvious. Like, oh, is this person stealing?
But-
No,
but-
man, I'm just stretching.
But if
All
they
right.
don't see,
Yes.
you're sweet.
Yes.
So, bit of a
Yeah.
tip.
You know what's funny as well? You know, you're saying like, oh, I follow all my Eshe mates on Instagram. You are my Eshe mate on Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't have
do-
any other ones.
Yeah, that I was actually talking about my story. So follow him on Instagram if you want more theft tips.
At Lou Spears for all your theft tips.
Yep.
Now, we have a very big announcement. And disappointing as well. That
Oh
we-
yeah, it's huge.
Yeah, we were supposed to do this first, and it's
Yeah.
disappointing that we started off the episode with
trying to speak another
me
language.
not being able to speak,
Yeah.
Keelan doing D's nuts in another language.
Yeah.
It was already crap enough in English.
Yes, I feel like all of that might really just fuck our announcement. Maybe we should wait till next episode to announce it.
I mean, it's kind of on sale.
It is on sale, but if we announce it now, after the garbage that we've just been through, will it remain on sale without selling?
Yes.
Because bad impression we've given. So how about we start the podcast again and then announce it?
Let's do like a
this
communal
is what you
reset.
should have heard. This is what you should have heard, guys. All right, ready?
You said hair wrong, so make sure you speak good English as well after this.
English, okay. And just so we're clear, you're welcome.
Great.
And Keelan's not.
All right.
I
think, by the way,
you blew it. Okay, I know we're doing a reset,
Actually, no.
but you double blew it. So
before we do the reset, I just want to say I think we use this reset option too much. So often it happened actually on Tuesday's podcast.
Yeah,
and
maybe we're just getting really bad at this. Maybe as the podcast goes on, the listenership grows, but we get worse.
But I think
Which says a lot about you guys listening, right? This must be your fault somehow, because every time we do something shit, you guys are like, yeah, more of that. And then we're like, all right, I guess we'll lower our standards once again.
Okay, here's the problem. Yeah, so we're doing too many resets. Do we
Final
want to
reset?
make this... Oh, we'll obviously do it again, but
Oh, okay, great, good.
let's try and do...
Yeah.
Just like, this is going to be kind of like Keelan not making a mistake. It's never going to happen, but let's try and do a month of no resets.
Okay.
Where we just start the podcast and
No
that's the
reset
start.
month. Okay,
No resets.
right. Let's do that.
Okay. So this is our final one. So make sure
Final
we're ready. Are you
reset
ready, Keelan?
for a month.
I'm ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
So can you click out of the tab of Google Translate and just like stop doing garbage? Great.
Yeah.
He's ready. Are
Cool.
you ready?
I didn't see you click out of it.
Okay.
He had it open, and he didn't click out of
he had it
it.
open.
Directly disobeyed an order.
Yep.
Okay.
Keelan,
Yeah.
are you ready, Lewis?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Great.
And can you speak English?
Yeah.
We'll find out. Hey guys, welcome to
Welcome.
episode 26 of the Luke and Lewis show. Welcome Luke, welcome listeners.
Oh, well, it's great to be here.
It's
now.
great. Super pumped for an episode.
We have
and
a big announcement to start off the show with.
huge announcement
Lucky,
straight away at the start
we're
of the show.
getting into it straight off the bat.
Absolutely.
We wouldn't want to be mucking around doing shit that no one cares about.
No way. We have a huge announcement, and that announcement is Luke and Lewis are going on tour across the country. That's right. Our first tour is on sale now. lukeandlewis5.com. Make sure you remember that 5 because if you type it in, you'll find the website that was hacked and there's no tickets available there.
Yes.
Only on the secondary website.
And this isn't a joke. Often
No.
we're mucking around having a good old silly goose time
No.
on this podcast.
That's right.
But we are being dead serious.
Absolutely.
We
We're
are
coming
taking
to
the
Melbourne,
podcast on tour.
Sydney, Perth,
Keep
not
going.
Tasmania,
Not Tasmania.
Adelaide,
And Brisbane.
and Brisbane. Don't know
Yes.
why I forgot Brisbane. Quite a big city.
Yes. And that's not the order of the shows because we don't know the order.
No, we can barely
I
remember what places
I
we're
do know
going
the
to.
order.
Yeah.
It's Brisbane first,
Yeah.
then we head to Sydney,
Yeah.
then we go Melbourne,
Mm-hmm.
then the last final weekend is Adelaide, followed by Perth. Now,
Oh, similar to my tour, the Luke and Lewis tour goes, yeah.
city of churches and
But we're really excited about this tour. We actually have we're doing a live podcast at every show. Luke and I are going to do a bit of stand up before the shows as well. They're going to be filmed, so if you guys are there, the back of your head may be featured.
yes. So don't worry if you can't make it to a show, if you live overseas in a regional town, or if you're the worst and you just don't want to come, you can
Yuck.
still watch it online. It'll still be like our normal podcast, but it'll
Actually,
be live.
I would like to say that if you have the means available and you choose not to come to the live show,
Ban
you're
yourself.
banned from watching it online.
I
So
agree.
it's a big choice. If you don't come, banned from watching it.
Banned from watching it, and you have to enforce that yourself.
Honesty policy
but we
as
trust
usual.
you.
Yeah.
Yep. And also, Lewis, I had some ideas for the shows, for
Yeah.
the live shows that I wanted to run by you.
Because we want to make them all different. We want to have like a goal for each night, and we have a few ideas. We have to decide on them between now and the tour.
And the reason why we wanted to do these live shows was because we've had such a fun year. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
It's only been the second half of the year that we've been doing this podcast, but
Yes.
we've had such a fun year. We were doing radio earlier in the year. We love doing Luke and Lewis, and we wanted to start a tradition where we celebrate the end of the year. Do our
Yes.
best where we try and celebrate every year. We want to
We want to do one of these, and we want to get
Yes.
the community involved with them, celebrate the end of the year, and hopefully just continue to grow and build the Luke and Lewis show.
Now, because it is the end of the year,
Yep.
I thought, what do people usually do to celebrate? So I had some ideas.
Yep.
For the Melbourne shows. Now,
They kiss a lot of the time when it's New Year's.
Oh,
Clock strikes midnight. Everyone just kisses.
right.
So we could do that at the show. Everyone just kiss each other
Right.
at a specific time.
Is this you? Do you want to kiss me?
Uh,
Is this a way where you guys? Wouldn't it be so funny, right? If we all just started kissing, and then I guess we'd have
Just
to.
kidding. Unless.
Yeah. That's like an elaborate plan to lock lips with
Yeah.
me.
So was that a no?
That was not
or-
my idea.
Oh.
No.
So no. Oh.
No, I'm
Okay.
okay.
No. You
Okay.
sure?
I'm not sure about the first two shows, and now
Yep.
we're willing to be open for suggestions.
Yeah,
for what
sound
you
off
guys
in the
wanna
sound
see.
off section. Let us
Sound
know.
off what you guys want to say live, but this is the rough outline and a few ideas that I had. So, Lewis,
Uh-huh.
it's our Melbourne show, our hometown show.
Yes.
It will be one of the biggest shows of the
Of
tour.
the world in the world.
Probably not.
Probably.
Just of this.
How big are they? They like 50,000.
200
Oh,
seats, I think.
200,000.
Just 200.
200. Oh.
Yep. So getting quick, by the way, because there actually isn't many tickets on sale.
Sorry, 200 shows.
200 seats. So 200 people.
200
in each.
seats at all of the 200 shows. Are we?
We're doing 5 shows.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's quite small.
Yeah, quite small.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ah.
So that.
But I'm
means-
still excited for it.
Yeah. So what that means is people need to get in quick.
Yes,
And
that's right.
tickets are on sale
They're
right
intimate.
now.
They're on
So
sale now, and
while
they
you're-
will go fast.
While you're
because
listening to this, get on to lukeandlewis5.com, get them.
Yeah.
Brisbane's only 100 seats. That should sell out really quick.
And I just did like 600 in Brisbane
Yeah.
by myself. So forces combined, that's 601 tickets that we could sell.
I did 400 this year in Brisbane.
I amused myself.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Lewis,
Yep.
my idea for the Melbourne show, hometown show, big event,
Yep.
was thinking we could suit up
Yep.
and have the first annual Luke and Lewis Awards night. It's a red
Absolutely.
carpet event.
Yep.
It's formal. We give out awards for the year. I'll
Yep.
be probably front runner for best co-host. I'll be probably going to win that award, but that will be an award that's up for grabs.
Well, we haven't even decided. I love
Most
that idea.
mistakes made might be an award. We know who's nominated. That's for sure. Keelan probably in.
Oh yeah, I think he's a bit of a shoe
Yes,
in there.
worst fan of the show could be a potential award.
Gee, I wonder who's going to
I
win
wonder
that.
who's going to get that one.
If you guys have ideas for
Of different
for
awards?
categories, sound
Yes.
off.
We were thinking I want to have a music act.
Yeah.
And I did want to contact one of our.
Who do we suit up for? Now, definitely should not say the name because haven't even
Reached
discussed
out.
between
Haven't
each
reached
other
out to
if
the
we
great
should
man.
reach out. Not only have we not reached out,
I know.
haven't even decided if we should reach
Lewis,
out. Yeah.
there's no discussion.
Yeah.
We're reaching out to the
Okay,
great
we'll
man,
reach out.
and we
Okay.
want him there.
Did you call it a race out?
We will race
Do
out
not
to him.
say the other 50% of this name because I don't want to besmirch the good man and
Yes.
say his name in vain.
No
The
promises.
Lord's name.
But we will race out to him.
Yes.
Great. Keelan's very happy. He loves it. Have you ever met Reese?
Yeah, I met him. I met him at Lou's show last year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I got a photo.
Did you really?
I did.
Dork. Adelaide.
Yeah.
So that's the third last show. First two shows, I'm actually not sure what we could do for them yet. You know, so
Yeah.
we're open for your ideas. Maybe we could have a dress rehearsal the night before in Sydney for the awards show. I'm not sure. I do feel bad though.
I
'Cause
feel like Sydney just gets the award show, but shit.
Yeah.
So maybe not.
maybe not that.
Maybe we
So-
should treat Sydney with respect.
with more respect.
Yep.
But a dress rehearsal could be great for us.
Yes.
And everyone would know what's happening then come the awards night. Well, the awards night's big and we don't want to muck it up.
No, we don't. Yeah.
The dress rehearsal could be good because we would need a stand in Reese. We'd have to get like a busker off the street to play Good Night just so we know.
Who's that kid with the stutter
What?
from that talent show?
Oh,
The kid who could sing but couldn't speak.
was it Jack Vidgen? Oh, no. That's
No,
the
but
guy.
Jack Pigeon would be a good stand-in.
We could get Jack Vidgen.
Yeah, anyone could get him.
And my other idea, so Adelaide will be the second.
By the way, guys, I hope while we're discussing these ideas, you are like
Getting
buying
tickets.
tickets because we're not kidding. These
We're
are
not
gonna
kidding.
go fast. Like
Yes.
between me and Luke, we sold like 1,000 in Brisbane. There's only 100 available.
There's only
So,
100
like,
tickets available.
We're not messing around. Get them.
And we wanted to make the show small so we could have a lot of fun with you guys in the room at the show.
Yeah.
We didn't want to make it some big thing in a theater where it's like
We wanted to make sure that only people coming are definitely listeners of the show. So we're not going to
Yeah.
promote them too hard on our individual platforms because this is for you guys.
yes, it's for the people listening to this podcast, and we would absolutely
And
love to see you
no
there.
one else.
Yeah. So if you've got friends who want to come, bring them along. It'll
So
be
if you're
fun.
deaf,
Yeah.
I'm just mouthing that. I didn't
Yeah.
need to say it.
Just use the subtitles or whatever. Yeah. And if you're blind, just use the captions. So Adelaide will
Yep.
be our second last live show, one of our last shows of the year.
Mm.
After our awards show. What do you do after every awards show, Lewis?
After party.
You celebrate.
Okay.
Oh no, you celebrate.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So the Adelaide show will be the Luke and Lewis official end of year party.
Yes.
So we are gonna bring the year home in style.
Yep.
We'll host a party.
Host a party.
It'll be
There'll
at the Rhino Room.
There'll be streamers. There'll be party poppers.
Balloons, maybe.
Balloons, celebrations,
And,
kissing, fun.
I also want to work out now. Anyone has any contacts with any bars or clubs or whatever in
Yeah.
Adelaide? I do want to organise an after party to the after party where we go out to Hindley Street
After party.
we have a list on the door.
Yep.
And we go out and party with you guys after the show. But it's strictly for only people who come to the show.
And I will be at that after party for at least 20
minutes. You can
before
promise
I leave by myself
to
with my book.
Read a book, yeah. So Lewis will be there for a minimum 20 minutes. Me and Killen will stay the whole night. I'll
Yep.
be partying till dawn. Now, Lewis.
I may even stay and you can watch me read and ignore everyone
yeah.
if you would like that.
So if you want to see Lewis sit in the corner and do what he always does at bars, which
Yep.
is not participate in social activities or conversation,
Yeah.
then come along to that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Adelaide will be the official Luke and Lewis end of year party,
Yes.
which will be heaps of fun. Now, obviously, I'm going to be probably going till dawn that
Yeah.
night because it's the after party. We want to celebrate with you guys.
And you
Killen
probably
I.
have you've probably got like a twisted ankle to attend to, like when you go on a night run.
Yeah,
at the
I'll be
World
probably
Gym.
jogging home in the World Gym to our hotel.
absolutely fucked out of your
Of
mind.
course.
Like limping.
Yes. Now, what do you do after a big party? You got to
Get
recover.
a boost juice.
That's good. But you got to recover.
Yeah.
So I was thinking the Sunday show in Perth, the final show of the tour.
Yeah.
It's at 4 p.m. It's
Yeah.
at the Comedy Lounge in Perth.
Recovery.
There's two options.
Yeah.
Depends how we're feeling. It's either a recovery show
Mhm.
or
Yeah. Kick-ons.
kick-ons. You bloody guessed it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so both great
Perth
options.
kick-ons sounds sweet.
I feel like Perth kick-ons is a great idea. Now, that's super easy for people.
Also a 3-hour flight that day.
That's what I'm saying. So it's easy for the people attending. They just have to go out on Saturday night, keep it going,
Yeah.
right? But for us, we got to keep it going, but on a 3-hour flight. So we might have to rock up.
They serve beers on the plane. I can keep that party going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not too much party because then we'll get arrested.
Yeah, we don't want to be like, who got? Oh no,
Veronicas.
the Veronicas weren't drunk.
No.
Who's got kicked off a flight intoxicated? Probably a lot of celebrities.
Probably a lot of celebrities. Insert reference. Wouldn't want to be them.
No, I wouldn't want to be them. But I am. So yeah, what are your thoughts on those three ideas? So
I
award
love them.
show.
Yep.
I think the end of the Luke and Lewis live tour is mapped out
Yeah.
of how we want it to go, and that
It's just
sounds like a
first two.
killer end to the year.
Oh, absolutely.
What do we want to do now? You floated an idea by me for Brisbane.
Yes, and I have forgotten that idea. So
Would you like-
I love that you're bringing it up
Yeah.
again.
Would
But
you like me to remind you?
Yes, because I'm super passionate about that idea, and I really do believe in it, whatever it is.
You floated an idea by me about Brisbane saying,
Yeah.
now obviously it's a long-term goal of the show. You've been here since the start of the podcast.
Oh, I remember.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I love this idea.
Yeah,
This is
it's
a
a
good
good
one. This is a good
idea.
one.
Do you want to keep going with it? Do you want to take over?
My name is Jeff.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. That's not where I was going with it.
Oh, where are you going?
That was a secret idea.
Well, should we bleep that? Keelan, write that down.
Bleep
Bleep
that.
that. That's a big secret.
It's a secret.
And hey, Brisbane, if you would like to see the secret,
Yeah.
That's-
That's to be there.
now what's the idea that I had
That
that
was
I've
a good idea.
clearly forgotten?
If you've been here since the start of the podcast, you'll know that it's one of our official long-term goals to end up at Shrek Fest 2021.
Oh, this
idea, yeah.
this is okay.
And
Shrek Fest rehearsal.
Lewis did suggest that perhaps in order for us to be ready for
Mm.
Shrek Fest, we need to do a rehearsal day.
Because we won't have a rehearsal day when we do go to Shrek Fest. in a couple. When are we going?
It's 2021, so we are peaking a little
2021.
early.
Yeah.
2 years early, but it would be good to get in a nice little dress rehearsal.
Yes.
So
Because we won't have time on the flight to Shrek Fest in 2021.
yeah, and Killen was very pro this idea. Essentially, we wanted to host our own Shrek Fest at the Brisbane show.
I will say though, if we do go with this idea, ladies, do not wear green body paint because I can't. If you do, I am not responsible for Keelan's behaviour.
We cannot promise.
Yeah,
Like
we can't guarantee your safety if you're a woman and
Yeah.
you rock up in green body paint, especially if you're 6'1" and kind of chunky.
and you have green ears.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Killen's a great guy, but you know,
to a point.
to a point, you know, he has a dirty little kick.
Yeah.
So you're not denying it. Sitting there going, well, you know, at least you warned him. So that was a potential idea for Brisbane. We are very open for your ideas for the Brisbane and Sydney shows, which will be the first 2 shows of this tour.
Yeah.
We need to map out some goals. Obviously, there'll be some other things we do. It won't just be, you know, the after. Actually, you know what? The party show will just be straight up partying. I'll be honest.
Straight up party.
Straight up partying.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
might even we could
We'll
play
play
party
some
games.
club bangers.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We can play
Bit of
pin
Avicii.
the tail on the Keelan.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Hang on.
just
We're
classic
talking
party
about 2
games.
different parties. You're talking like 9-year-old suburb
I'm
party.
trying to make a party that you could enjoy.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're describing. I don't even like.
I'm describing shit that I would absolutely hate.
Yes.
I would leave my own party.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I want it to be a strong party for people who just enjoy classic party games. Pass the parcel.
Yeah.
Maybe not that one. That's a bit boring.
We
that
should
game.
absolutely do pass the parcel with 100 people.
Oh, that'd be good.
That's
Actually, wouldn't it?
awesome.
Yeah, but you always get those people that hold on to it for too long.
Yeah.
It's so selfish. There was always that one kid.
Mm.
Just like, oh, Damien wants the toy so much, he's ruining it for everyone.
Bloody
Oh, you
Damien.
Damien.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody Damo.
So actually, that was an actual kid in my friendship group, and he used to ruin it for everyone.
Fucking, I hate Damien
Yeah.
when he ruins pass the parcel in your
Yeah.
childhood.
Yeah, thank you.
Sucks.
It sucks. And like the prize is never even good, but you don't realize that as a kid.
Actually, you know what I always hated about pass the parcel is the parents would rig it. There was always, in my
give
experience,
it
they'd rig it
to
and they
the
would have an amazing present last, and they would give that to the birthday kid, and everyone saw it coming.
Or they give it to the kid with not many friends. They give it to the kid that perhaps wasn't cheating and wasn't thinking. But as a kid, you just think, if I hold it for this long, the music's going to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could also play musical chairs. Might be a bit crowded. Yeah.
Someone's going to get hurt.
Yeah, let's not do
absolutely. If we
musical
play
chairs.
musical chairs
Okay.
with 100 people.
But again, sound off. Suggest party games we could play. We're just throwing out ideas
yeah.
here.
And if you have an idea for how many shows do we have that are unthemed
2
right now? 2 shows. 2 shows.
Brisbane
so let us know.
and Sydney.
Yeah.
So Shrek is the Shrek Fest rehearsal. Or
Tentative.
what's should we call it Shrek Fest Junior, or what's a better
Rehearsal.
name? Shrek. Do you call it a rehearsal?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're banned from that show.
He'll be in a cage just to protect all the women that rock up in green paint. That'll be Keelan in his cage.
Keelan's a nice guy. We're really painting him into a
He is a nice
corner
guy,
here.
but he,
Does like
just
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You've been warned. Great. So is that all we need to talk about for that live tour? We're very open to your ideas. We can't wait to celebrate the end of the year with you guys, and you guys maybe let us know. You know what? I think it'll thing with the Perth show. It'll be a thing that gets decided on the day.
Yeah.
If we're smashing baroccas or beers.
Yes.
Throughout the show.
We'll vibe it.
We'll vibe it.
And we'll let you know 2 minutes before doors open so you can change and get ready.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, grab your tickets, lukeandlewis5.com. And we don't have the other website because
you
you
am good at my job and I remember.
didn't renew the website, we got hacked.
Oh.
So
Is that
lukeandlewis5.com.
why? Interesting. Doesn't seem like a big deal to me. And also, if you really can't find the tickets there, just go on one of our personal websites and there should be a link there as well.
Actually, we'd
Go
like
on
to
my
correct-
website to lukekidgel.com and
Like
get my
to-
special while I'm at it,
Yeah, get
which is
special.
out now.
But I would just like to correct that. If you can't find tickets, you're an idiot.
Yes.
You don't know how to use Google.
And don't message us.
No, absolutely don't.
I won't reply.
Not even as a joke. I won't even read it.
Actually, they've got a rude finger emoji now.
Mm.
I might reply with that.
Maybe.
Yeah. If I can be bothered.
Enjoy your messages, bro. I wouldn't have said that.
Huh?
Now they just want your fingers.
No, I'm like, oh, it's not going to reply then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine.
Great.
Good.
I will reply if it's a legitimate question, though.
Just get your fucking tickets.
Just get the tickets.
Get your tickets, you dog.
We're
All
not
right.
a customer service
Let's move on.
podcast. We're a comedy podcast.
Should we do celeb spots?
We can do celeb spots.
Okay. Now,
How long have we been recording for?
27 minutes.
I don't want to ruin the vibe. I need to do a done run.
You need to use a bathroom.
I need a piss.
You just went
Celeb
before.
spots.
I know.
And you said, Lewis, would you like to come? And I said, no, thank you. And then you said, okay, but if you stop halfway through to use the bathroom, that would suck.
Yes.
And what are you doing?
This sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, hey, mate, I really need to go as well.
Oh, okay, good. I was
So
going to
it's
say
good
you
that you
can
brought it
continue the
up.
podcast with Keelan while I get back, but if you want to go too.
No, I absolutely need to go. But I'd just like to clarify before we do stop, I was going to hold it. But now that Luke's
Yeah.
brought it up,
Yeah.
we'll pause and it's his fault.
And enjoy this plug for Nobby underwear right now.
All right, man, I just want to talk about underwear.
That's-
Whatever we were talking about before, boring.
I think I was about to pee.
Oh, that's right.
I need to pee
Oh,
again, actually. Can we stop?
No, we can't.
This-
All right, just because it's been an hour since
Yeah.
you peed.
Yeah.
For the listener, it's been about half a second.
Yeah.
So that would be very confusing for you to go and pee.
Yes,
Now.
again. Well, I'm probably peeing right now for those listening. So you're up to this part of the podcast. I'm
Yeah.
taking a great pee. And you know what I'm peeing out of? The fly of my Nobby underwear.
Oh, and that is just the best.
How good.
So good. And for just $20 a month, you can get your own pair of Nobby underwear. Nobby.com.au.
I was about to ask where can you get them, but you've already given the listeners that information.
Nobby.com.au. They just put out party shirts as well. They're great.
They are great party shirts.
They are
Very
great.
festive.
Mm.
And if you want to experience the power in your pants or experience the power at the party,
Yep.
I made up that one myself, but they should use that.
Oh, you got to wear them to the tour.
Oh.
Nobby underwear for sure.
Adelaide show.
Yeah.
Oh, have we announced that yet? Oh, yeah, we
I
have.
think we announced it 10
Yeah,
minutes
of course.
in. So
Yeah,
here
great.
we have. See,
Yeah,
we really did forget to announce it because we forgot that we've now announced. We just forget shit. We have
If-
dementia.
If you are coming to the party show or the Perth kick-on / recovery.
Excuse me. If you're coming to any show,
Yeah.
show us your Nobby.
Or wear your Founders merch, if you have that.
Both.
Or wear your custom day one if that's sold on eBay yet. So we'll do that. But yeah, we would love to see you there at Nobby because they support us. So make sure you support them.
Yeah. Now, we've had a few people send in suggestions of how to best promote Nobby. And if you have a suggestion, lukeandlewis5@gmail.com,
we would
send it to us.
Love to hear it because after
Yep.
Tuesday's kind of buck hunter thing that didn't go great,
We blew it. We're going to be honest. We blew it. We don't trust ourselves to promote
No.
Nobby and treat them with the respect they so duly deserve.
We were going so well. I
We
think
were.
It was a great plug until we started talking about the $20 thing, and it just got out of hand, and we apologized for that.
And so what we've done is we've actually banned ourselves from promoting Nobby for just an episode.
It's up to you guys now.
We've thrown it to the listeners. Now, we had a few suggestions. Obviously, we thought, Luke, a couple of episodes ago, you mentioned that Nobby needs a jingle, right?
Yeah.
So we had my rap, but it's very long. Okay, that was good.
We
People
need
like the
something
musical aspect.
Short and easy, like great brands that people know have a jingle. For example, Clive Peters.
Easy.
Boom.
Yeah.
You know it.
That's good.
So, the Blind Factory one. The
Oh,
Blind Factory,
see? So
the
good.
Blind
Everybody knows it.
Yep.
Nobby doesn't have a
Macca's.
jingle.
I'm loving it. That's more of a slogan.
Yeah.
Kind of the same thing.
But it was a jingle. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it, right?
True.
So there you go. So we thought that Nobby needed a jingle. You actually came up with your own ad-libbed,
I ad-libbed
improvised
one
jingle.
a couple of months ago on the podcast. Now, someone did email us this.
Yes. Someone took your made-up improvised jingle,
Alex. It was
Alex.
Alex sent this in.
took that and made this.
Wanna have a comfy dance, boom boom. Experience the power in your pants, ding ding. Wanna have a comfy dance, experience the power in your pants, and then the ding ding is kind of like the catchy bit where if you're with your friends, you all go a ding ding at the end.
Now,
That's the catchy part.
I like that. I do think the ding
Wanna
dings are
have a comfy
unnecessary.
dance, experience the
Am I
power.
wrong?
The ding ding's probably the best part.
Oh, you reckon the ding ding is
It should actually
mandatory?
just be Nobby underwear. Experience the power in your pants. Ding ding.
Okay, I like that. I have another idea for a jingle. If you guys want to make this, you can use my audio.
Yeah, if you want to use this so we'll get clean audio,
Yep.
you take it away.
Okay, so I was thinking, right, use a jingle. We'll take the theme song to Noddy, children's TV show, change it to Nobby. Nobby, Nobby, great for your nuts or your box. Ding, 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 ding.
Have you stolen the dings from me, or is that...
I stole the dings from you.
Yeah, okay.
Right, I was going to go doot, 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 but ding instead.
You did
all right?
one more ding.
So
as
if
well.
anyone would like to
That's good.
to make that.
Well, maybe, so that's like a cutesy one.
Yeah.
I'll give you guys, similar to the Rivers ad, you know how
Oh,
they're quite
yeah.
rocky?
Yeah.
I'll give you guys like a rock anthem. This is off the top of the dome.
Yep.
All right. And you guys can put guitar and stuff behind this if you so please.
Yep.
Nobby! 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 Experience the power in your pants. Dun, dun.
Did,
It was like an aggressive ding.
yeah, I like that. Quite aggressive and rocky. Now, did
It
you
was
need to add
ad-lib.
in your own guitar noise? Because they
Yeah.
were already doing
But
that.
in this one, which
Yeah.
button is it?
That's
You'll notice I also
this
added
one.
in mine.
Wanna
Have a comfy dance, boom, boom. Experience the power in your pants, ding, ding. I added in 2 sound effects.
That's
in
true.
that one.
Okay, well, fine. So if anyone wants to make that, go for it.
Yeah.
Everyone else, grab your Nobby underwear at nobby.com.au, wear them to the show, wear them every day. All right, they're genuinely very, very good, and I'm
So comfy.
they're actually really
so
good.
good. The
Yeah.
best underwear. I
Makes me feel like
easily.
an idiot for buying Calvin Klein, which
Yeah.
are good.
Oh, I'm
but-
never going to buy a pair of Bonds again.
No way.
Even if they stop sponsoring the podcast, I'm probably going to join the Under Club.
Don't say that.
Hun?
Keep them around.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Which they never would because they love us
Yeah.
and you guys
Yeah,
support
of
them.
course. Yeah, it's a permanent sponsorship. Everyone knows that.
Great.
Nobby.com.au. Back to the episode. And we're back. How was your wee, Luke?
It was great. I'm
Yeah.
just refueling, so I might have to do another one.
Oh, okay, great. So let me know when you've.
Having a drink.
Yeah, cool.
I think I should have gone for a done run as well.
Well, we're absolutely not waiting for you, so not pausing
You
to
can
get.
go in your bottle. You got an empty bottle there.
Yeah, go for it. I've done that here.
Just
It's,
please turn around.
all right, so it's time for celeb spots. Now, Luke,
We haven't done this in a while.
No, we haven't. So, as you guys know, celeb spot is this.
If you're seeing a person
So
you
confident.
and they're doing some really weird shit,
And then, oh no, I think my
now
mum.
the Luke and Lewis show.
She just walked. She's knocking on the door.
Talk about it.
So, great intro for that, but gets very self-conscious towards the end.
We love it. Kill a beat.
Yeah.
Absolute bop.
Yeah, but it just the singing quite self-conscious. Now we had somebody send in a new intro that they've made that's more of an acoustic version, very confident.
Definitely a more mellow vibe.
Yeah.
Do you remember who the guy was?
Oh, Luke, no, I absolutely don't.
It was Zach.
Zach
sent it
sent in this.
Celeb spots. If you see any person you know
Ooh.
and they're doing some really weird stuff, you know the Luke and Lewis show are gonna talk about it.
So
That
confident.
was really confident, but wouldn't it be great? I just had an idea. We get that guy.
We've got to connect these two
We gotta
people.
connect these two people.
Yeah.
That love his voice,
Yep.
really, and also kind of liked how he changed the timing a bit of it and was
Yep.
very clear. Because remember, originally I didn't even understand what the lyrics were.
I'm actually surprised that Zach managed to figure them out correctly. I assume they're correct. He could be wrong.
Yes. So I think we need to link up these two people. Get Zach singing over that beat. So get this,
Celeb spots.
that confidence,
Yeah.
singing over this.
See
That
That
would be
beat.
good.
Yeah.
I think that would be good. That's what we need to work out. So, whoever made this, please email us.
Yeah,
Because we've forgotten.
forgot. Yeah, but it's great. We love it.
Yeah.
If you're still listening to the podcast, then definitely hit us up.
Yes.
And
he
we would-
might not be listening because how much we've trashed him about being not a confident singer.
Maybe. Yeah.
Fair. But if, let us Email
let
us
us
if you
know.
do, if you're still around.
Or just let us know what the beat is, and we'll just give it to Zach.
Now, Celeb Spot is a segment where we get listeners and our own experiences of spotting celebrities in public, but not a regular spot where you would expect to see them. Celebrity in an airport, boring. We
If
want...
you see like Carl Stefanovic on the night of the Logies in Crown, you're like, all right, that's where you expect Carl to
boring.
be.
Whereas if you saw Carl Stefanovic at Crown when he should be at work, that's a great spot.
On the pokies,
Yep.
even better spot. Throwing
Carl
his life away.
Stefanovic talking shit about co-hosts in the back of a taxi,
Yeah.
great spot.
No,
Would make a lot of money out of that.
not a good spot. Again, you expect that from Carl now. At
True.
the time would have
At
been a
the
good
time
spot.
was
Now
good.
I'm going, oh, Carl, we know you
Pretty
do that.
standard.
Yeah.
Worth a lot less money. So send us emails to lucalewis5@gmail.com with your celeb spots.
And
Luke,
we
you have a
love
couple?
we love reading on your celeb spots. I do have a couple.
Oh, actually, no, we don't. Some of them are very bad.
Well, that's what I was about to get into.
Yeah.
So I've once again, and we're still trying to iron out the kinks in this podcast. We're still early on. So I'm going to read an example of a great celeb spot.
But much like Keelan's kink for Fiona, won't go away.
I'm going to read a great one, and then maybe one that's like, all right,
Yeah.
you know, it's fine. This one I really enjoyed. This one came in from Thomas. He said, "Hey boys, a few years back, I saw F1 driver Daniel Ricciardo shopping for clothes at Best and Less. He had socks and underwear in his basket."
That's a huge spot.
You would think that he's maybe buying some higher end fashion.
Yeah.
Some Calvin Klein's,
You
some
think
Nobby.
he's probably getting free?
You'd think
stuff.
he'd be part of the Undy Club because it's only $20 a
He'd
month.
probably have 10 subscriptions, $200 a month.
You'd think that.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
He does it. He's getting them from Best and Less. And
That
we
is
wouldn't
strange.
recommend you get your underwear from there.
No, absolutely. Nobby.com.au, only place
That's
to get
where
your
you get
undies.
it. But that is a great celeb spot.
Mm.
I'll be honest, if I saw Daniel Ricciardo, I don't think I'd recognize him.
You
I know
what's
what he
weird?
looks like.
I know
but
his name, but not. I don't have no idea what he looks
it's
like.
he's a bit of a hunk.
Yeah.
Hunky looking F1 driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls love him.
Right.
Remember one day he came into the office at the radio station. Remember how producer at the time, Maddie, was swooning over Daniel Ricciardo.
Oh, yeah, but she swooned over every guest that came in, really.
She swooned over Reese.
Yeah, she ended up falling in love with Reese Maston a little
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
A lot. Although, pretty standard for Reese.
To be
so
fair,
did I.
that's not surprising. We all did. There
Yeah.
was Reese Mania, we called it.
Yeah.
It hit our studios big time, and there were girls in the office when Reese came in that day to surprise Lewis for his
Yes.
Christmas surprise. There are a lot of women in the office going, geez, he hasn't lost it. He's still got it.
You still got it.
Yeah, and now it's legal. So
Yeah.
even better. Actually, I don't think you know what? I think I deleted the bad one I was going to read because I think after
Yeah.
Tuesday's thoughts when I read a bad one,
Yeah.
I got a lot of shit, so I decided not to. So these are both good.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Yeah.
Good.
This is another good one from Jonathan.
And then I have one.
Great. You don't often have them. That's good.
No, I don't, but I've got a banger today.
This one is a similar one to one
Yep.
we've already had, but it's not the same. So what it does show is perhaps the first one, this celebrity has been caught or seen twice in similar situations.
Okay.
So this one comes in from Jonathan, and maybe this celebrity is a bit predictable. Hey guys, you're probably not reading this, but I think it's pretty good. Well, we are. So
Can you please stop starting your emails with, you're probably not, just back yourself a little bit, all right? We read the emails.
have more
Hey
confidence in
guys,
yourself.
this one probably sucks. This is not, do you know when I read that? That is the most mind-numbing shit
Yeah.
to see at the start of an email.
Lewis, you know why people probably don't have a lot of confidence emailing us? Because 50% of the time people email on this show,
We
they
bully
get
them.
absolutely
Yeah.
destroyed.
Okay. Well, you don't have to say that because you and I both know that we probably won't like it. So just send them in.
This was great though, Jonathan.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it. He said, I once saw Jack Black, which we've had a Jack Black one before,
Right.
in a local pizza place that was going out of business. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Working as the cashier.
What?
So do you think he saw someone that looked like Jack Black?
That's fucking weird.
But you know what? Jack
Unless
Black's
Jack
kind of
Black-
a weird dude.
Unless he bought a pizza shop and then...
Because we had one about a month ago where Jack Black was lining up for a pizza shop or something, but he was holding pretzels.
Maybe.
Remember, or was it pretzels? Or was it
he had an obscene amount of some
Something.
kind of food.
some kind of
Maybe
like bun?
he was lining up at that pizza shop to buy it. at
Maybe.
the same pizza shop. And then
Maybe.
he ran it very poorly.
So all we've really got from this segment so far is Jack Black is
Loves pizza.
either a lot of people look like Jack Black.
Mm.
I know a guy who kind of looks like Jack Black.
Mhm.
Or Jack Black is, he hasn't been that busy in Hollywood recently. Maybe that's what he's doing. He's working.
I mean, he's vlogging now.
cashiers.
So,
Remember Rupert Grint, the guy from Harry Potter? He
Yep.
started an ice cream van.
This is an interesting tidbit about pizza.
Yeah.
It's not about Jack Black, but there's a pizza shop called Blackjack.
That was just interesting enough to warrant interrupting.
Yep,
That was just passable.
Whoa, just got in.
Like, it was good, but it wasn't great.
it was definitely on the edge there.
It was
That's good.
Like, that
On
was the kind
topic.
of sentence where you got 90% in and I thought, oh, I'm going to absolutely trash it. Oh, you know what you did then? It was like the Matrix, where there was a bunch of like shit ideas coming into your brain and
Yeah.
you just narrowly avoided them.
yeah. Well, that was.
So well done, mate.
Thank you.
But yeah, what I was saying, it wouldn't be. I don't think it's. People maybe think, oh, that'd be ridiculous for Jack Black to be working as a cashier of a pizza shop that's going out of business. But I think celebrities, once they hit that level of fame, are going like, I just want to be seen as a normal person,
Yeah.
and maybe I want to go work for $20 an hour. Bit of. It's not really charity work, but it's a nice thing to do for your local community.
Yep.
Sell great pizza.
Good on you, Jack.
Or not great pizza if they're going out of business.
Mr. Black, keep killing it.
So
Well,
yeah.
keep running businesses poorly.
So that's a good one from Jonathan. And always good to find out what Jack Black's been up to since School of Rock, because I'll be honest, haven't seen many of his films since.
Yes. Now, Luke, that brings me to my celeb spot. I am a very infrequent contributor to this segment. Now, I'm going to start this one off with, it's not exactly a spot, so I didn't see them. More of a heard.
So it's a friend?
Is
Is it someone else's anecdote?
Look, I'm going to say that it doesn't exactly meet the criteria, but the content of the spot
Is
makes
great.
up for it.
Okay.
So, like Keelan's idea, just slipped in.
Okay, so like so I'm going to probably start off hating it, and
It's
then
a clip
at the
from
end.
a podcast.
Okay.
Okay. And it is a member from the band, 1975, Matt Healy,
Yep.
talking about someone very familiar to the show.
Okay, and now he is the lead singer of the band.
Yep.
And actually one of my favorite bands back in the day.
Huge band.
Yeah, I went to see them once.
Yep.
They were good.
So this is the clip from the podcast of talking about someone that you all know very well.
Okay.
I apologise. I don't apologise. I'm a comedian. I'm a comedian. 10 years ago, I wasn't as good a comedian. Yeah. The fact that I've gotten better over the 10 years has meant that they've offered me the Oscars job. It's like there was a great Australian comedian who did a bit where he interviewed himself and he pretended to be CEO. I don't know who it is, but he sat himself down. Do you know who this is? No. He sat himself down.
Oh, that's awesome.
I was like, sit down. He was like, you're a graphic designer. He was like, yeah.
That's so cool.
Recently, over the past 2 or 3 years, working for the company has been incredible. He was like, oh, thank you very much. It's like, so we kind of want to offer you a job based on how amazing of a graphic designer you are. And he's like, oh, wicked.
Hang on, pause it.
But
Is this you?
Wait for it.
What sketch is this? Did you do a...
This is the Fired sketch. Wait for the end.
Oh.
Wait for the end. Got 20 seconds left.
I've seen some of your graphic design work from 10 years ago, and it's not as good as it is now. Yeah. And he goes, well, no, yeah, of course, but that's because I've gotten better. Yeah, we're going to have to let you go. Yeah. But I'm better at it now, and I wouldn't do that now. Yeah. It might have been Jim. It sounds very Jim Jeffries. It sounds very Jim Jeffries.
Oh.
Hilarious.
So...
They're talking about me and they said it was fucking Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, it's because that's the only Australian comedian that UK and American people know.
Yeah. So
That's funny.
that's great. There we go. Matt Healy from 1975 talking about me thinking it's Jim Jeffries. Great.
So, I mean, it's not really a celeb spot.
More of a celeb herd. I think the content just slipped
Maybe
in
we
there.
should start a new podcast called Celeb Hearsay, where we just go, oh, we're
Celeb
pretty
herd.
sure it's a celebrity said something about someone once.
Celebrity quote misappropriations.
That's a good
Perhaps.
segment.
That's
Yeah.
good. So if someone talks about you and then appropriates it to just, I don't know, someone
Well,
else.
you kind of appropriated that bit of audio to this segment when really it had nothing to do with celeb spots. You kind of just wanted to flex that the guy from the 1975 knows who you are,
Well,
but also
no,
doesn't.
he doesn't know who I am. I think it's definitely not a flex. It was something that I was very excited about, and then he attributed it to
Did
fucking
someone
Jim.
send you that audio?
Yeah, someone sent it to me as a celeb spot.
Well, I don't want to flex on y'all, but during the week, one of the Bachelor girls sent me an Instagram story of her watching one of my Bachelor videos.
Yeah. That's cool. I think that's sick.
And it was me calling her a snack. So there's this girl who was like
So
30.
you just DM her
She was
back?
looking good, and it was me saying in the video, "Damn, Cassandra looks like a snack.
Yeah.
I want to use whatever moisturizer she's using or something like that."
Yeah.
And she just messaged me back, and she's like, and then she told me the moisturizer that she uses.
Ah, right. See,
Yeah.
what would have been a really good if she slid in your DMs and be like, "You can moisturize me." That would be
I mean, I'm very happily taken.
Yeah.
And Cassandra, you're lovely, and
Yeah.
you were looking like a snack.
yeah.
But I kind of meant like for a 33-year-old. That was kind of my point.
Okay.
I was like,
right.
she's going well for her age, you know?
yeah.
But she's ancient. You know, like she could be in a museum,
Yeah.
but she looks modern.
Yeah.
She looks current.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
She's an artifact.
And Cassandra, obviously, you are listening to this.
She's probably going to
because
see this.
You were on the Bachelor and have done nothing since. Because
She
you
runs
were
a
on The
very
Bachelor.
successful jewelry business.
Oh, they
which I
all
found
run
out.
very successful
Yes.
jewelry businesses.
Which
Which is just like selling like one golden necklace they got from Alibaba for $100.
You know what else has happened as well? I used to do Love Island videos,
Yeah.
and some of the contestants, the girl who won it, Taylor, was a big fan because she broke up since the show aired or whatever.
Yeah.
Like since after the show, she broke up with her bloke Grant, and I went real hard on this Grant bloke throughout
Yeah.
my videos. So she was like, "Oh, I hate him now." So
Yeah.
she messaged me afterwards, going like, "Oh my god, that was so good." By the way, went pretty hard on her as well.
Yeah.
Like she's not the sharpest tool in the shed kind of thing as well. So I went pretty hard on everyone on the show because
Yeah.
if you're on Love Island, you're copping it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
As you should.
So she messaged me going, "Absolutely love what you said about my ex," and I just was in a really uncomfortable. We had like a 3-day long DM where I didn't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But she kept on going like, "Oh man," it's like, what other comedy stuff? I'm like, I don't want to keep answering these questions.
She was really trying to get you to be like, "So are you free later?" Was that the conversation?
No, it wasn't like she definitely wasn't. I think she's a bit
Okay.
older than me. I don't think she was interested in me, but I think she was trying to forge a career on YouTube, and I think wanted an ally in that field.
Right.
Yeah, I think she
Yeah,
wanted
that
someone
one.
funny maybe to be in her videos.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I actually enjoy good content, so I'm not going to feature on a Love
You know what
Island
you should have said?
contestants
You should have
channel.
just been like, "Yeah, no worries. I can definitely help. What's your budget?"
Yeah,
You should have just hit it with one of those.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, "Oh, I was on Love Island, so 0."
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She seems like a lovely girl though.
Mm.
Good on you, Taylor. Hope it's all going well. Not sure what she's doing now. Have you ever
Probably
had
nothing.
people who you've done a video on hit you up afterwards?
Yeah, I had one guy I did a video on. He did like a bunch of pranks. He said he was going to kill me.
Right.
So
See, I get usually
hasn't happened
positive
yet.
messages. I reckon 2 or 3
I've
Bachelor...
got a couple positive ones.
2 or 3 Bachelor people reach out every year and say
Yeah.
like really funny stuff. And I think the rest go like, would see it because their friends must tag them. 'Cause-
It depends what type of person they are. Like I had one guy I did a review on. He commented on the video and said, "Oh, this is really funny," which is great. I
That's
love
good.
that. Yeah. And then you get. It just depends if they're a good sport or not. Because I don't think what we do is ever malicious.
No, and I think I that's something I'm trying to do more is like making it less malicious and
Just
more
funny.
fun, more
Yeah.
funny, and like because our goal is never to go out and like make people feel bad about themselves.
No.
But it also is funny sometimes to do like a brutal joke about someone being a fucking moron.
Yeah.
But I only ever talk about their actions on the show. If I'm reacting to a show, like a good example of that was do you know the guys Cody Ko and
Yeah.
Noel? They the
I know
Tiny Mate
Cody.
Gang guys.
Yeah.
They did this video on some guy who runs this weird juice company or something
Yeah.
like that. He's kind of creepy looking, and they called him like a creep for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And the guy thought it was so funny that he invited them to his creepy mansion so they could do a video in
Oh,
his
that's
creepy
funny.
mansion.
That's good advertising.
It's great for the guy's a genius.
You just need to embrace it with the online culture.
Yeah.
People just appreciate humility and like making fun of yourself. That's why DJ Khaled's huge.
yeah,
Because he just does all of the memes.
I mean, it's a credit to Reese as well.
Yeah.
You know, he came up earlier, but Reese did that with us on the radio show.
Mm.
I think we started off going like, isn't it funny to do this dance?
Yeah.
And he could have been easily been like, fuck you, and then
Yeah.
mocking me. I
Yeah.
don't like it. when
Which we weren't.
We weren't. We were just like,
doing
what
a
a
dance.
banger, and this is a sweet dance. And then a lot of people will be like, go away.
Yeah.
Or cease.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, actually, the Friendly Geordie situation at the moment isn't the same. I was about to say, that's what Clive Palmer should have done, but Friendly Geordie's called him, a fatty McFuckhead.
He should have just embraced it. Or ignored it. Like he's a billionaire.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
and Friendly Geordie's like a YouTuber that makes videos in his fucking room.
Yeah, imagine caring about
I know.
that. Imagine caring what any of us have to say about you.
Especially if you're a billionaire.
Yeah.
Just spend your money, bro.
wild.
Buy your donuts.
Now, there's something I want to talk about that we couldn't talk about on radio the other night. And it got brought up in the
This is going to be,
meeting.
now that we're back doing radio, this is going to be a regular segment. What we wish we could have said on radio.
Yeah. So we didn't even do this because I knew for a fact
Yeah.
we couldn't do this on radio without saying something that would get us
No,
dumped.
I mean you heard the episode yesterday. We already had to go to a break because Luke was talking about getting a double suck.
Yeah.
And then I asked if the producer wanted to check any other holes while he was doing that. We
Yeah.
already redlined it every now and
We
then.
pushed the boundaries a little. This news story came up in the production meeting that really...
'Cause, you know, if we go too far, what are they going to do? Make us do a podcast instead?
Yeah.
Oh no! What we were doing
already
before.
doing it. This news story came up during the week. Amazing headline. Exhausted but very happy cat needs a glucose drip after mating with at least 5 females in a single night after pet staff let him out of his cage. So
That's
what happened
great.
was this cat was at one of those pet hotel things.
Yeah.
And fucked so much that in the morning had
Yeah.
to be put on a glucose drip.
The pussy slayer.
Like
Quite
literally.
Yeah, that's awesome. Although I've been thinking about this a lot, right?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah,
Why?
heaps. Well, because it's
You
why did
jealous?
he need a glucose drip? He only fucked 5 times. Is that a lot?
I've never... Okay, let's just be open
in a day.
platform. What's the most you've ever done in a day? Mine's 3, I think, or maybe 4.
Hang on, are we talking to completion? Because sometimes there's a point where it's just like, oh, it's not going to happen
to
anymore.
completion, 4. And
Yeah,
the
I'd say-
fourth one was started by the end wasn't fun.
Oh yeah, I think
Yeah.
4 for me.
Yeah.
Tried 5, but ended up being
Failing,
Like, oh no,
dismally.
I have got burns.
Yep.
We must stop.
Gonna fall
for
off.
2 days.
Yeah.
So 4.
8
What?
What the
To
fuck?
completion?
to completion.
8?
8.
Did
So
you
what is that? What is that for
Was
you?
this
Like
over 24 hours or 12
8
hours?
minutes
No,
in a
was
day.
last time I went to Canberra because that's where my girlfriend lives, and we hadn't seen each other for like 2
also, like
months.
a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Is she okay?
Is there any is there any
Oh, no,
green
she's
paint
dead.
left?
Sorry,
Is there any green paint left, or did you use it all?
but like it sounds graphic, but both of us were sore, quite sore the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
Yeah, but it was.
Was she limping?
Yeah,
you
that's
limping?
insane.
Yeah,
But over how long was this period?
I guess I got there like 5 p.m. maybe by the next morning.
Oh, so you kind
That's
of pulled
like
an all-nighter.
That's not even a long time.
Yeah.
When did you sleep?
We
Did you sleep?
Stayed up quite late that night.
Wow. Did you need to put on a glucose trip like the cat?
No.
That's what I mean. Like,
no, it was
Smash
like
a Gatorade?
so.
Like
I'll go
surely
into
at number
detail.
6.
I got there at 5.
yeah.
We did it. She went to work, picked her up at 10. We did it about 3 times, and then we went out to
Hang on, so there's a 5-hour gap.
and then we came back in between like midnight and 3 a.m.
Mate,
We
you're
did it
going to
again.
have a lot of people in your DMs after this podcast.
Well,
So
like,
realistically then,
Yeah.
if you had a 24-hour period, we're talking 20.
Yeah. Easy.
I don't get how you just went 3 in a row.
I don't know. I just can't.
You know what though? How old are you?
At 19.
When I was 18, 19, I used to be able to go, finish, and then immediately go. Straight after.
I can't do that. It's about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
I used to just fucking reload, change the condom, let's go again, straight away.
I'm
Can't do
like-
that anymore.
Give me a slice of pizza and a Gatorade and half an hour, and I'll be ready to go again. But okay, so I don't want to be again. It's getting a little personal, but like
Yeah.
When you said, and then we went 3 times after that, I don't want this to reflect badly on you, but
Oh no, it's not like a 30
are
second.
you in and out in 30 seconds?
No,
Like,
it's,
what
it's
are we
a
talking-
decent workout. It's like my Fitbit or my
No
Apple
wonder you
Watch.
lost so
I want to see your Fitbit of the day.
Man,
That'd be
no
awesome.
wonder you lost a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Just all that fucking.
Cool. All right.
Well,
Well,
let's talk about a cat, but I guess
that's no fuck the cat.
this is taking a turn.
Way more impressive. This cat needed a
Killing
glucose
might.
drip
Fuck
after
the cat.
5.
Huh?
This cat needed a glucose drip after 5. What a pussy.
Yeah. God damn.
That's what I mean. Like 5 needing to go to hospital after 5.
Well, that's what we couldn't work out. I think the phoner that I thought of would have been 13 10 60. Yeah.
How many times have you gone?
No, have you ever needed a glucose drip after intercourse?
fucking- yeah.
But not a great one to do on radio.
See, immediately where my mind went, this is why we can't do it on radio, is because he needed a glucose drip after only fucking 5 times, right? May not have been 5 consensual times. That's why it was such a workout.
Yeah, I mean, can cats consent to other cats? I don't know how it works in the cat world.
I think a lot of it's.
I thought, yeah, well,
I think a lot of it's not.
us and dolphins are the only ones that do it for pleasure, so I don't think it was 5 consensual.
Yeah, because I think that cat was the only cat there that was not desexed.
And by the way,
Mm.
why is this in the Daily Mail? Like, cat fucks 5 times and needs glucose drip.
I would say that that's exactly where it should be. In the Daily Mail, 'cause
Yeah,
it's
and
trash.
pedestrian.
Yeah.
Mamma Mia are posting about that and our podcast.
Yeah,
The 4 main sources of garbage in this world.
yeah, not recycling, garbage.
Garbage.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't trash.
good.
Great. Well, that's really enlightened me.
Yeah,
And I'm
completely
a little
changed
impressed.
my perception.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well done, Keelan.
Thanks, guys.
And actually,
Let us
you
know
know
when
what?
you smash the record. Quite literally smash the record.
And-
Camera in a
and-
couple of weeks, hey?
Not even.
Yeah, true. Canberra's coming up. I don't think I'm going to see you or your girlfriend. You'll be in the hospital together.
Man, I know like we're throwing a lot of respect Keelan's way, but I think a lot more has to be thrown your girlfriend's way. Mad
Yeah.
props.
I think it would hurt her more than me.
Okay, can we stop? This is enough.
Okay, I just want to know one more thing.
Okay.
And you just say yes or no.
One more thing, so you better make this question count.
It's one word.
Yeah.
Yes or no. Lube?
No.
Wow.
Oh,
That's it.
no, but
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it. Right?
Wild. Okay, great. Whew.
by the end of it, yes.
Okay.
You have to.
That's enough. We got it. We don't need any more, okay? Because
I was just curious.
just curious, okay?
I have a very interesting tidbit,
Yeah.
and and it's more interesting than Keelan's before. It's more interesting than Blackjack's pizza.
Yeah.
Something quite interesting about my comedy special that I forgot about and I forgot to mention. Great cameo.
How many times do you finish in your conversation?
About 8,
Yeah.
but I use lube every time.
Let's move on.
No.
Special?
Something quite interesting, and another, if there wasn't already enough reasons to get it at lukekidgel.com,
Which, by the way, 7,000.
it's already out.
It's pre-order it. Go get it.
Yeah, no,
right now.
it's out.
Oh, it's out.
It's out now.
Oh,
yeah.
go get it.
Go get it now.
Every single person listening
you can
must
watch
get it.
Watch now.
Watch it
Stream
right
that.
now. Grab your friends. Watch that shit.
If you didn't, if you were not completely sold on my special, you will be now, because there is I completely forgot about this, and we filmed this before our podcast even started, so I didn't know how great this would be until now.
Oh!
There is a cameo at the start of my comedy special. Guess who announces me on stage?
Right?
Keelan, guess.
Oh, it's Mike Goldman.
It's Mike Goldman,
It's
your
Mike
hero.
fucking Goldman.
Yeah.
That's right.
So we're in the cinema screening the other week,
Yeah.
and I kind of forgot about it. And it gets to start a special. Don't want to give anything away. There's a short little sketch before it.
Yeah.
I kind of walk out on stage, and then Mike Goldman just starts, and I was like, "Oh my god!" And I got a little starstruck. I was like, "I can't believe Mike
That is
Goldman
huge.
is in my first ever comedy special." Just
That's
his
huge.
voice,
Yeah.
and because he announced me on stage that night.
Yeah.
Does he announce it like he announced Big Brother?
Yes, well, that's why I got him to the voiceover.
Yeah.
Like,
He
welcome to
said,
Big Brother at
housemates.
Dreamworld. Well, no, because he was a host, so he'd be like, Big Brother at the Dreamworld in the Gold Coast or something, and then he'd be like, welcome, Kyle and Jackie O. Did he do that?
He more just said like, "Welcome to the stage, Luke Kidgel."
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, weren't Kyle and Jackie there?
They weren't there at the taping.
Oh,
Bummer.
well, I mean, get it, I guess.
Yeah.
If you still buy it.
What do you? This is what a great reason to get it.
Yeah, Mike Goldman
And
did
there
it.
was people were like,
Yeah.
the guys in front of me.
Yeah, did people watching
Literally, the
go-
guy in front of me just turns to his mate and goes, "Is that Mike Goldman?" And then we'd had a Q&A afterwards.
Yeah.
First question, I'm like, "Does anyone have any questions about the special?"
Yeah.
Hands raise up.
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yes." And he goes, "Was that who I think it was at the start of your special?" And I was like, "Yes, it was."
And then everyone else's hand went down
Because
because that's all they wanted to
all
ask.
they wanted to know.
That's great.
Yeah.
So Mike Goldman's in it.
So-
LukeKindle.com.
Featuring Mike Goldman.
Yep. Go
What a
get
man.
that shit. It's actually mandatory. If you don't get it, you're banned from next episode.
Yep.
Sorry.
Don't watch.
Yep. Those
So-
them's the rules, kid.
If next episode the downloads drop and the views drop, we'll know my special hasn't gone very well.
Yeah. So get it. All right. Is there anything else we need to? Oh, that's right. Speaking of Mike Goldman,
Yes.
we have to. I think we said we were going to do it on Tuesday, but we forgot. We have Hope's apology. You got it here?
Do you want me to read it out?
Oh, I'll read it out.
Okay.
Now, we said as punishment, obviously with Mike Goldman's Instagram likes, the rule of the segment was he was not to be told about the segment. He had to find out about it organically. We kind of got both, where someone told Mike's mum told him, but we had a listener DM Mike as well and then freak out, delete her own DM, but she still had to be punished. She handed herself in, which I
Yes.
appreciate the honesty, and the punishment that we gave her was she must write a handwritten apology note.
A letter.
She
And
has
did
done
it.
that. She's
Yeah.
got. I've got the handwritten one. We'll
she's
we'll
taken
put
a
it up on the
photo of
screen
it.
here. So
That's a screenshot, so it doesn't have all the other.
okay, I haven't read this. Can I read all of this?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Dear Luke, Keelan, Lewis, and Luke and Lewis listeners, I would like to apologize for my outrageous behavior regarding the Mike Goldman segment. So I'm sorry it was a harmful thing. I did not consider the thousands of people watching or the effort hang on, I got to put this in portrait. So I mean landscape. Hang on. I did not consider the thousands of people watching or the effect it would have on the podcast as a whole. Now, I cannot undo what I did, but I can improve, which is what I promised to do. Thank you, Hope. To not only apologize, but stop any harmful actions without thinking in the future. Paul Bose, Boesese, I don't know who that is. Paul Bose once said, forgiveness does not change the past, but it does enhance the future. So please forgive me for the future. So to all those listening, have an amazing day, and I am sorry.
That's very mature from Hope.
And then she wrote, as I could not finish the whole page, because we said it had to be a whole page, I wrote a rhyme thing. Forgive me, forgive this fool. Sorry that I acted so cruel. Sincerely, Hope.
Yep.
Thank you, Hope.
And I encourage that. I love a bit of filler at the end.
Yeah.
You know, that was the
Do 70% of the job and then just fart out the rest.
that was the equivalent of copy pasting a bunch of words on a Word document and then putting it in white text to
Yes.
get your word count up on essays.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
So, Hope, we forgive you. And sound off in the comment section below if you forgive Hope,
yeah,
which you must.
you must. Well, I mean, you should because it was a great
A
apology.
lot of rules this episode.
I mean, we don't want to enforce too many, but it was very mature from Hope, and I think I actually got the vibe that she is very sorry.
Yes.
And we should forgive her.
Yes.
Because, you know, there's some people in this world it's hard to forgive. You know, murderers,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But in this example, she didn't murder anyone,
No.
so we should forgive her.
Okay.
Great.
What a mature thing that you've just said there, Luke.
Thank you. One more thing before we wind up this episode.
Yeah.
You know, we're still in a group inbox with Mike Goldman and his mum.
Oh yeah.
Now,
Oh, yeah.
we haven't been talking in this inbox.
Have they?
Really? Yep. So I've only said one thing. So last week, it's we'll recap it. Mike said, "Mum, these blokes need to talk to you about dobbing on them," and then he CC'd in his mum to this like email.
Yeah.
It's an Instagram DM, and then she said, "Lol, I'm okay with that." So I said, "Hey, Mike's mum, how did you hear about the segment on the show?" And she said, I saw what happened regarding the BB stuff and was following you.
Big Brother stuff?
The house burnt down.
The house burnt down.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Then Mike said, "Tell the truth, Mum." Scandal. Then his mum said, "P.S. I'm not a stalker." And she said, "Okay, I paid someone to follow all of you." So I think she was going for a bit of a joke there.
Oh, that's a joke.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Mike Goldman goes, "Don't try and be funny, Mum. This is serious."
That's good. I like how serious.
And then, are you ready for the best part?
Yeah.
Mike Goldman's mum says to her son in a group chat that we can all read, "I know it's serious, Mike, for fuck's sake. Stop telling me what to do." Mike just got told by his mum.
Oh, doesn't matter how old you get, you're still mum's boy.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Is that it?
Yep. Just ends with, "I know it's serious, Mike, for fuck's sake. Stop telling me what to do."
Well, we absolutely can't respond.
I'm not replying to that.
That's it.
That's done.
I'm
I
scared
feel
of Mike's
uncomfortable.
mum.
Yeah. So anyway, is that the end of the episode, or do we want to talk about the thing, the sizzler?
No, I absolutely don't want to talk about that.
Great,
I'd
we'll
rather
talk
forget
about
it.
that next week.
Yep. All right. So
Keelan's so disappointed.
That's the end. Thanks for listening, guys. Make sure you grab Luke's comedy special. Make sure you grab tickets to my tour, lewisspears.com/gigs.
Yes.
Melbourne's almost sold out. And make sure you come and see us
The
on
Luke
tour.
and Lewis tour. It's our first ever joint tour.
Yes.
We'll be on.
Oh, we've never done that before.
No,
Yeah.
we've toured with each other, opening for each other.
Yeah.
But we will be doing stand-up at the start, so you might get to hear some new kind of stuff we're working on.
Yes. We're going to be trying out new stuff at the start, and we won't be filming that, so you'll
No,
get that exclusive.
that won't be filmed. So
Yeah.
if you want to come to the show, you'll get 20 minutes each of our stand-up plus the podcast.
Yeah. So
Um,
be an experience.
And also, no, that was it. Goodbye.
That was